good question.
I always ask.
Erie plays tonight. You guys don't. Is it one of those? Is there a planned call up before Saturday game?
What's that?
Like Erie plays tonight. You don't. You guys play tomorrow. Are you planning to call up Bembry, Taylor, anybody in advance of the Bulls game, or is it planned?
No, they're going to play tomorrow. They're going to play in Erie tonight, tomorrow night, unless something highly unlikely or highly unusual happens between now and tomorrow. They're going to play down there a little back-to-back, get some game action, and then we'll see how it goes.
You seem to use that. I have to look at I don't know what the other teams around the league do, but you seem to use that quite often, the two-way contracts and the developmental league or the G League now. How beneficial has that been for you, especially with the young roster that you have, using this system to develop them?
Yeah, it's been great. We're a huge believer in the G League, and we have been, the whole time that I've been here, and it's great to have our own team, have our own coaches. I think Josh Longstaff and his coaches are doing a great job down there. Malik Rose is the GM. They're running all our same stuff, defensively, offensively. I just think it's kind of hard to put into words, but especially a team like us that's trying to develop young players and grow young players. To have your own team is critical.
You mentioned Malik being a general manager and your coaching staff. Do you see as a pipeline potentially for guys instead of maybe going to college or maybe coaching internationally? Hey, let me get with the G League team, and this will be my way to move up the ladder and front office wise. And
for sure. No, there's we're obviously working to grow and develop players down there, but staff. Whether it be Josh as the head coach or his assistant coaches, and then management guys like Malik, it's no doubt that all up and down the whole kind of system, we're looking to grow and develop people that can help us or further their careers.
Just overarching with the San Antonio and New Orleans wins, what's been the kind of change or improvements you've seen with the team, especially fourth quarter wise, that you've been able to get these wins as opposed to getting losses earlier in the year?
Sometimes you just got to have, guys make plays. There's, unbelievable talent on both sides of the floor. And, we've been fortunate. Some of our guys have stepped up and made plays. I think there's been a little more discipline, a little more focus, a little more attention to detail that it takes in the fourth quarter. It goes up a couple notches, and I think we've at least matched or exceeded what we'd been doing before, and our opponent. And so hopefully it's something we can build on.
And just defensively, you're getting a lot of steals and things like that. What have you been able to just execute wise, just defensively, as far as maybe player movement, or what have been something you could tangibly see that, hey, we're making improvements on that side?
I just think, since we've added Miles back into the mix, or he's become healthy, I think we're bigger, we're better on the boards. Our pick and roll defense, I think, has gotten better. Now, Dwayne is healthy. We've just got all our bigs available to us, and I think we just have, better defensive talent and can play the pick and rolls hopefully a little better and take care of the boards better.
Yeah, and then the last thing for me, as far as just overall, everyone's talking about John, his development as rookie. Tyler's getting some more time. Now, talk about your rookie class overall and how they progressed through the kind of halfway mark of this year.
Yeah, it's been great to see Tyler get some game minutes, and for the most part, he's played well. I think he has a natural feel for offense, get shots, create for his teammates, and he's just improved a lot defensively, improved with his competitiveness and toughness, and he's going to have to continue to do that, if he's going to be on the court playing.
Yeah. Looks like there have been some times this season where if the opponent calls timeout, you guys will go zone for one possession. Is that just something that you think can disrupt a set play, or?
Yeah, lots of coaches like to drop a play in a timeout, and it's most, if not all of them, are drawn up against man-to-man type coverages and defenses, and so hopefully disrupt whatever they're trying to do coming out of the timeout. And for the most part, we've only done it possession by possession. But one of the things we wanted is to try and work on and grow a little bit of a zone defense, and something that we could add to our defensive package.
You're 7-8 in your last 15 games, and one of the things that surprised me was that you're leading the Eastern Conference in offensive rebound rate.
Oh God!
Yeah, I know.
Advanced
I'm very
stats,
surprised by that.
Advanced
so,
statistics.
is that just a function of that you pretty much have two bigs on the court at all times over the last month or so? Or is there
I think so. I think it's the type of bigs. I would say we've played, 4s and 5s all year. We mixed in some small ball, but I think Miles is being part of our rotation of bigs has had a huge impact on our rebounding in general and offensive rebounding. John Collins has been a great offensive rebounder, really since Jump Street, and Dwayne being back healthy, and I think it's just really those three guys are generating a lot of offensive rebounds, and Ersan has a way of sneaking in there and getting a few, and so it's I am surprised, but I think it's just being healthy and being a little bit bigger.
And I asked Dennis and Malcolm about this, and they said you didn't like it, but I asked them about the play where they walk the dog or roll the ball up the court with the shot clock off and the game clock running. You don't like that?
No.
So is there any function to that play, or is it pretty much?
Well, I don't know. What did they tell you?
I mean, I think there was two. One, that they could take time off the game clock while the shot clock was off, but also you can get the full 24 in the half court.
I mean, it's I think there is logic to both of to those two responses. I personally would much prefer to play faster, play against a defense that's maybe not set or is retreating, and including after made baskets. And we want to constantly be playing with pace. And those teams that do that, they are usually the slowest teams in the league. That's the polar opposite of what we want to be.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
All right.